Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Viewers, today we will discuss how runaway borrowers can clear names and return to UAE. So if you did not subscribe my channel, kindly subscribe and press the bell icon. Viewers, the runaway can return to the UAE for the work without landing behind bars. But first they need to get in touch with their creditor or bank, and if an arrest warrant has been released or a case is still pending, they need to wipe their records clean. So in that case, there are few steps to follow. There is first, find a representative. Number two, negotiate with the bank, put down everything in writing, ask for a clearance letter and a release document, submit the release paper to the authorities, obtain a police clearance certificate, and travel back to UAE. So these are 7 points we will discuss. So now we will discuss these 7 points one by one. First one, find a representative, appoint a lawyer or authorized person in UAE to double check if there have been cases filed against you, and talk to the lender's bank on your behalf. Any representative, including legal professional, might need to present a special power of attorney, although in most cases banks will accept a simple authorization letter mentioning the account details of the customer as well as the details of the representative. So viewers, for this one you have to find a representative on behalf of you, and this can be by the lawyer or your friend, because the person must know how to negotiate with the bank or the financial institution. So you must have to give the power of attorney, but first you check with the bank if you need power of attorney to be appoint a representative other than the lawyer. So in that case you have to provide a special power of attorney on behalf of you to talk to the bank. So second one, negotiate with the bank. So unpaid balances, including the terms we are created, are not set in stone, as it is main priority of the banks to get back their money, and they are open or other payment option. And suppose if you have a 200,000 unpaid debt, and you may be able to convince the bank to waive the fine and penalties and bring it down to the 140,000 DHS, or to any amount that you can realistically afford to pay. So this you have to negotiate, you are representing with the bank, and you can also agree on a new installment plan. The bank will not simply waive their penalties and fine. As per the experience, the negotiator should be able to point out the relevant laws and defenses available to be able to bargain for a lower amount of payment and convince the bank. So this is the main point. This lawyer can do it, and if your representative know the rules and regulation, and he can do on behalf of you. It is possible to find a representative other than a lawyer to assess you unless the particular case is likely to involve the court or the public prosecution, in which case it would be advisable to engage a lawyer. So I already discussed about the point if you want to appoint a lawyer, because if your case is in the court, so it's better to appoint a lawyer. So viewer, as I discussed, you can appoint a representative or a lawyer who can assist the bank and who knows the rules and regulation and who has a good command to tell the bank to waive the fine. So number three is put down everything in writing. Once a verbal agreement has been reached, have everything written down and signed. Get a settlement agreement drawn up by the bank. This must be signed released first before handing over the payment. This document must bear the letterhead of the bank, duly signed by a bank official and stamped with the bank seal. So everything will be written if you are doing any installment plan with the bank. Do not under any circumstances hand over the money if there is no written verbal agreement. This paper is for the protection of the borrower, as it prohibits the bank from making future payments claims outside the agreed amount. This is also clear, and there is no need to have this signed in front of the police officer. This should be obtained whether or not there is a court case, police complaint or arrest warrant. So we were also note settlement agreement does not automatically clear borrower of any legal charge. It is the creditor who will have to take steps to withdraw the police complaint, at which point the arrest warrant should be cancelled. So this point is very important, that you have to write any um, signed agreement with the bank and with the seal and stamp of the bank, so that the later the bank should not claim any payments more what are the agreed between both parties. So the fourth one is ask the clearance letter and release document. Once the payment has been made, you need to secure at least two documents from the bank to clear your records. The clearance paper will serve as a proof that you have settled all your dues with the creditor. This will also prove useful to those who have pending cases, as the police would require the same document to withdraw any charges filed against the borrower. So this is like if you are absconded by the company, you must have this document also to remove your absconding if you are outside, because now we are talking about the bank. If the bank file a case against you, if you are ran away and you are inside your country, the bank can issue the clearance letter on the same or following day. On this can take up 2 weeks, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or sometime it's 1 week or some days. The release document will serve as a proof that the bank has withdrawn its complaint against the customer. The paper can be obtained on the same day you have to request for the clearance certificate. If your negotiation with the bank includes the bank itself clearing your record with the police on behalf of, meaning you do not need to go to their lawyers and the police, the process may take about 2 weeks, as they do these in batches. If your representative will do it personally, clearance from the bank may take a day, or he can even wait for the bank to issue it on the same day. So release from the lawyer can also be secured personally on the same day you go to the lawyer office. So this is the meaning that if your representative can do, and the bank also can do, if you have your lawyer or representative, he can do within one day. Number 5, submit release paper to the authorities. Your representative must proceed to the police station where the case has been filed and hand over the release document to confirm that your lender is no longer after you. So that paper your representative must have to submit to the police station, okay, as mentioned over here, and to release your name from the system. Number 6, obtain a police clearance certificate. Viewer, this is very important. Once the case has been cleared at the police station level, your representative can move on to the police main headquarters to apply for a clearance if necessary. Obtaining a police clearance is optional. Kindly note that you can also get the police clearance certificate online once your record is clear from the bank. Once the case has been cleared with the police will delete it from the system and give a verbal confirmation. The person can enter UAE without any problem. However, if you prefer to have a written confirmation that you do not have any case, apply for a police clearance certificate. For those who want to secure a police clearance certificate, they need to start the process with the nearest UAE embassy. This will involve fingerprinting and your documents will have to authenticated. Then you will need to provide a power of attorney to your representative in the UAE to file the application with the police. So there is another procedure that if your fingerprint is not in UAE register, so in that case you have to approach to your local police station into your country and take the fingerprint, and also make a attestation from the UAE embassy into your country, and that fingerprint attested you have to send to your represent in UAE. So this is also, there is a procedure. If you have the registered with UAE your fingerprint and you have your Emirat IDs, and then no need, you can apply your online police clearance certificate. So viewer, number 7, finally travel back to UAE. Once you secure your all document, you are now ready to restart your life in UAE. Upon returning, make sure you have the document on hand. by now your police and immigration record would have been wiped clean. And in that case that you apply the tourist visa and you get your tourist visa and come back, but you must have the document with you. So viewers, the last one, loan rule are subject to changes. Follow UAE embassy in your country or relevant authority in the UAE, because sometimes there are some changes in by the bank or the authority. So viewer, today we discussed how borrowers who ran from the UAE can come back to UAE after clearing their record, and there are 7 points we discussed. So hopefully this short video is informative for you. I request you to subscribe and share my channel with your friend. Thank you for